Hi everybody, meteorologist Danielle Noyce here with your midweek insights for the 1 degree outside weather network. Wind is really going to ramp up on Thursday. Gusts around 40 miles per hour will be common. Some isolated gusts to 50, not out of the question here. Dropping temperatures, dropping wind chill Thursday too. We'll take a look at that. Upslope snow showers will pile up in the mountains and continue through Thursday night into part of Friday, 2 to 4 inches with locally higher amounts in the summits of northern Vermont and northwest facing slopes of the White Mountains too. I'll give you a look at what we're watching for the upcoming weekend. Another blast of Arctic cold air comes in Sunday night and Monday. That's been the theme this December, hasn't it? Meanwhile, we're dropping a new podcast later on this week. That's for the Inside Track members. If you want to sign up, we've got something for everybody in 4 membership levels to choose from. We're so appreciative of all your support. Check it out, membership.onedegreeoutside.com for all the details. Across the country, our Thursday behind the departing storm. Yeah, that wind firing up as the storm continues to lift off to the north and east. Pockets of snow from the northern plains into the Midwest with the next disturbance. And yet another coming into the Pacific Northwest for the latter portion of the week with heavy rain, some localized flooding with that atmospheric river pointing right at the Pacific Northwest and western portions of Canada. For us on Friday, there's a disturbance down to our south, another one coming in. It's a very active pattern. Active, quick moving jet stream here that does come in. So Saturday, there's one disturbance that will tend to fizzle out, but there's another one down to the south. So that's what we're going to be watching for the upcoming weekend. And the jet stream, if you remember, is the river of air high in the sky. Acts like a thermostat, steers storms. So where you see the strong jet stream, that's where the storm path is. North of it, it's colder. South of it, it's a bit milder. And we are on the cold side here. Right on through the next several days. The jet stream does lift northward a little bit, and that's why it's pointing right over us for Saturday night into Sunday with that little trough carving out again with another dip coming in with a blast of Arctic air Sunday night into the start of next week. So that's the jet stream. We can look at the energy too in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and that's what I do want to show you for this upcoming weekend because we'll keep an eye on it. There are some solutions that don't show much snow for this upcoming weekend, and there are some that do. So it's kind of split right now, but what we'll keep an eye on is this energy that's diving out of the Great Lakes, and it is pointing towards New England Saturday night into Sunday. So with this much energy overhead, even though its storm track is likely to our south, it may be close enough that we can squeeze out some light snow, not a major event, but in southern New England especially, and you'll see that in the map here in just a second. So for our Thursday, it's blustery, it's cold, and it's windy. Upslope snow showers, lake effect bands of snow may come into the Berkshires as well. A couple flurries may make the trip farther east than that. Otherwise, sun and building clouds. Friday is breezy. It's not quite as windy as during the day on Thursday. And then Saturday, here comes that next disturbance. Pockets of snow from the Great Lakes back down to our south and west. And then the storm center, that next disturbance coming in from the Ohio Valley, will most likely pass to our south with the steadiest precipitation to our south, but may come close enough again to squeeze out some pockets of light snow Saturday night into Sunday. Now, if this track's a little closer, that would mean a lean, steadier snowfall Saturday night into Sunday on the order of perhaps a few inches in far southern New England. So we'll keep you posted on that. And then the cold air comes in behind it. Some mountain snow showers will fire up again after that. So the main story Thursday is the wind. Notice the gusts that ramp up over the course of late morning and the afternoon. Have paused things by the early evening. Many areas gusting 40 to 45 miles per hour. I can't rule out an isolated gust higher than that in some of the hilltops. So some isolated pockets of damage or outages may occur Thursday afternoon and evening. Notice most of central and southern New England into some gusts that go 40, 45 miles per hour, isolated 50, 30 to 40 miles per hour, all the way back up into northern New England. And the wind stays strong Thursday night, gusts 30 to 40, and then Friday it inches down a little bit. There'll be some gusts to 40 early in northern Maine. Otherwise, most of our gusts on Friday are like 25 to 35 miles per hour, so it throttles back just a little bit. So our high temperatures on Thursday are in the 20s and 30s, but this is early in the day. With cold air streaming in, these temperatures, mild, let's call it, in the morning, will drop over the course of the afternoon. With that wind kicking up, it's going to be a blustery feel. The wind chill drops from the teens to single digits and will continue to drop during the day, 20s along the south coast. And then actual low temperatures Thursday night drop into the teens and lower 20s. The wind stays strong. So Thursday night's feels like prediction goes sub-zero in far northern New England, feels like the single digits in most of central and southern New England, and lower teens along the immediate south coast as a blast of cold air comes in. Friday, 20s and 30s. Another cooler than average day. Bright sunshine, though, for our Friday. Mountain snow showers will tend to taper off by the time we get to Friday morning. Friday, the predicted wind chill, teens to lower 20s, single digits, far northern New Hampshire and northern Maine. So it's a dress for winter stretch here. For Saturday, little less wind. I'd call it breezy still, about 10 to 20 miles per hour. 30s with a couple of flurries possible, and then we'll watch that snow, particularly in southern New England with that storm track to our south. 20s and mid-30s from north to south. Again, Sunday night is when that next blast of cold air comes in behind that disturbance. Actual temperatures, single digits and teens from north to south. The wind kicks up as well. Monday's highs probably don't get out of the teens north and 20 south. So about 10 to 15 degrees or even 10 to 20 degrees below average for this time of the year. Track it all, of course, for your city or town right in our free 1 Degree Outside weather app. You can tap to watch the 24/7 stream. You want to watch it on TV? We've got that for you. Smart TV, open up the YouTube app and search 1 Degree Outside Network. You can always find us at onedegreeoutside.live as well.